Hey, how's it going, everybody? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Got your daily tarot card reading for Tuesday, December 22nd. Deck I'm using is the Starseed Oracle, and the card I have for you here, it's called Water Your Garden. So, I'm not sure if we're going to get you any help today about what that reading I did for you yesterday was. It looked like extremely challenging, and, you know, I always apologize about this light show, but the book. So anyway, I've got, after this, 2 more Starseed Oracle cards for you. So I'll jump into another deck after that, and it'll be a surprise for you guys. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Earth is a seasonal planet, and as such, you're a seasonal being, cyclic. You can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest, and refuel. And I really feel like this is being directed at me somehow. And I suppose all of you are. To take a moment to restock and replenish and slow right on down. Your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected as such. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first. I know it can feel like time is running out. I always feel like that. Like, who else does? I always feel like, the buzzer's going to go off and I'm going to be halfway finished the race, It can feel like the time is running out and as if there are urgent things that simply can't wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Immune system disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. How are you being called to put on the brakes? To rest, restore, and rejuvenate? When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend day or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind. Give yourself enough time to recover when you find yourself running on your reserves. There's enough time. Life will bend towards you when you do. Starseed Soul Inquiry. What is your body yearning for? Well, this is a pretty deep card, you guys, and very, very meaningful. And I think so many people do this, and hold on, let me change that light. It can really depend at what phase of your life you're in. I mean, for me, right now, it's just me and Lacey, right? So, I just have the 2 of us to take care of, but it can feel like I'm never doing enough, I still have to, that just means that because it's me, I have to do everything, like all the yard work, everything around the house. I don't have a helping hand that way. But I know a lot of people have kids, you add that in with work, and it just never feels like it's ever enough. And then the standards that society put up for people are really, really challenging as well, and just a reminder for you guys that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you and do as much as you can and schedule in that time for you guys. And I say this all the time, in my monthly reads and whatever, to take care of you, especially when we see cards like this and the 4 of Swords. And I'm a huge advocate for bubble baths. I usually have a bubble bath every morning to get ready. And for me, being single, it is easier to schedule in that me time. So if you guys are challenged, you have to start putting your foot down when it comes to, recharging yourself. And especially for empaths and light workers or people that work in frontline, that's a special brand of needing self-care. So this card came out for a reason, you guys. You might not want to slow down, but if you don't take care of your body will decide when it needs a break, and it can be pretty ugly. I've pushed myself to the brink physically and emotionally, and it wasn't a pretty sight, and it took me a long time to recover. So you don't want to get that far. So it's not selfish to take half an hour or an hour a day, you know, and sometimes you maybe just need to sit in the car for an extra 10 minutes before you go in the house to deal with your family and whatever. Even though you love everybody like crazy, you know, they're draining your energy. And if you have a work environment where breaks are frowned upon, it's actually a law that you get a break. So, you know, stand up for yourselves. Remember the Queen of Wands from yesterday. It's very interesting. There could be work environments that are involved in that reading from yesterday. So, you know, it all ties together, you guys. So I really want you guys to take care of yourselves and, you know, live your healthiest, wealthiest, most abundant life. So I'm probably going to tear off on a tangent. So I'll spare you, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Take care. Bye.